There are so many important questions we need to answer in our lives, and it's good to know that with some of those really important ones, there is someone who can help you down that path. With me today, Phil Malugin. He is the president of Phoenix Home Care and Hospice. First of all, thanks for having us by. Appreciate that very much.
Absolutely.
Tell me
Thrilled
what.
to have you here.
Well, tell me what Phoenix is all about.
Well, Phoenix is a full continuum home care company, literally from birth to the grave. We care for individuals with whatever needs they have that are necessary to keep them out of a facility, to get them out of the hospital, to allow them to age in place at home, and even in the December of their life to die at home.
And that's one thing I think people mistake when they think of home care and hospice. They only think of that December part of the lifespan. But you started out with special needs, infants, children, on and on. That's part of the whole continuum.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, for instance, what types of services do you offer?
Well, within that full continuum, we offer skilled nursing. So that is somebody that has a wound, for instance.
Okay.
We're going to provide wound care. Somebody that has CHF or COPD, we would provide lymphedema wraps for them. Somebody that needs help with setting up their medication. We have patients that are diabetic that require a nurse to cut their finger and toenails. We have individuals who simply can't safely provide their own personal hygiene. So we do that personal care for them.
And when you bring it down to that personal level, for instance, when you mentioned cutting toenails, cutting fingernails, that may not seem a lot to the average person, but it is a very important service that you do offer.
Oh, it's very critical. Every service that we offer ultimately keeps an individual in their home.
Talk a little bit about the personal nature of this service, because I know that for many, this is not a job, this is a calling.
Right.
Talk about that, the personal nature of what you do here.
It's honestly the magic of home care, because home care is one-on-one care, and it makes it a unique care forum. And within that, relationships form, relationships are binding, and caregivers, nurses, clinicians, they become family with these individuals. And there's hope, there's encouragement, and through that, there's healing.
I know personally, I have seen this kind of service, and it is amazing the dignity that it brings people.
Yeah.
Tell us about your footprint, as far as the areas that you cover, because you're kind of wide ranging.
We have expanded our footprint. So we are east of St. Louis, just right there on the tip of Illinois. And so certainly greater St. Louis, then central Missouri has 2 offices, significant footprint there. Kind of at the gateway to southwest Missouri, Lebanon, Sedalia, we have a big footprint there. And then you come over here to Springfield, Branson as you travel on the west. Travel on west to Joplin, significant footprint there. Then you go into Kansas and you're in Wichita, there in that south central Kansas and Hutchinson. Then you go north, you're in Topeka, and then you work your way back east, you're in Overland Park, Independence, and then we really take off and go west, and then we are branching into Texas.
Very wide range. Why is your service so important? I think a lot of people believe, well, I can take care of this at home. Why is your service so important?
The individuals that receive our services, oftentimes one major cost-effective component to it is it gets people out of the hospital. So insurance is paid much less than hospitals. This person is not ready to go home, so they're facing send them home, and then you have an immediate return, which creates problems with their reimbursement models. But with our services, an individual goes home, the hospital then has their needs satisfied by getting a person in another care setting.
Right.
and that saved money. And then you get the person home, and we do know that generally when a person's at home receiving good medical care, their healing does accelerate, and they do go ahead and heal and get well, and it keeps that return from happening.
Okay, if people are looking for more information about the services that you offer here, would like to be able to speak with someone, maybe even ask about employment, how do they get this information?
So you can call our office, and if you call here in Springfield, you're going to call 417-881-7442. Our website is phoenixhomehc.com. You're going to hit our website, and you're going to ask for our care team. That's what you're going to do.
It's pretty simple.
It is, yes.
All right, Phil,
Tom?
thanks for having us by.
Absolutely. I appreciate this.
Give them a call. Give them a call.